you never folded, never sat still. That kind of faith gon' break through for real. Your time coming, I feel it in the wind. All that grind, all that pain, about to turn to winds. Every no you heard, God gon' flip to yes. Every close was just a divine test. So keep going hard, don't slow down, yeah. You ain't worked this long just to have regrets. You about to rise like you always knew. Your time coming, it's overdue. You kept showing love even when they switched. Kept walking light when life got dark quick. You poured into others while running on E. But baby, breakthrough coming, just wait and see. You ain't crazy, you chosen. God saw the night you were broken. He kept receipts on every try, and he gon' bless you right on time. Your time coming, stay in position. The table's turning in your favor, no permission. They gon' act like they always knew, but only you and God knew what you've been through. So chin up, don't let the pressure lie. Time is fun when you don't quit the fight. It's closer than it's ever been for you. Your time coming, let it move. You ain't invisible, you just being built. Every scar, every tear is strength, not guilt. It's your season to shine, your name in lights. You paid your dues, now claim your rights. Your time coming, believe that truth. Everything they said you couldn't do gon' come through. So don't hold back. Y'all, it's like this song was wrote for me. If y'all only knew. If you only knew. Like, I see so much just what they say I couldn't do, I'm doing. Okay? I see it. I see so much is being revealed. Like, it's like this song was written for me. You just don't understand. You just don't understand. Don't understand. Like it was written perfectly for me. Like every word. Every word. Every word. You've been putting in work when nobody sees. Planting seeds in silence, watering dreams, smiling through pain, still showing up. Even when life keep calling your bluff, they don't know what it costs you to stay in the race. The prayers you whispered with tears on your face, but you never folded, never sat still. Never folded, never sat still. I had people tell me you resilient. That right there told me a lot, because they was wishing for me to fall. Why every time somebody try to do something to you, God blocks it? That tell me you was trying. But I was praying, and I was staying true, and I shall remain. You kept showing love even when they switched. Kept walking light when life got dark quick. You poured into others while on E. But baby, breakthrough coming, just wait and see. You ain't crazy, you chosen. Sometimes I got on here and motivated people when I ain't even have it in me. I told y'all before, who motivates me? It's closer than it's ever been for you. Your time coming. Let it move. You ain't invisible, you just being built. Every scar, every tear is strength, not guilt. It's your season to shine, your name in lights. You paid your dues, now claim your rights. Your time coming, believe the truth. Everything they said you couldn't do gon' come through. So don't hold back, don't lose hope. That's big because I had people tell me you will never become a content creator. You will never get monetized. Why don't you do my business? Because you will never. I'm monetized time too. Directly in your face talking you down over something you want. You never forget that. It makes you stronger. It literally makes you stronger. Literally makes you stronger. And do nothing but push me harder. Just because you said I couldn't, I won't. You've been putting in work when nobody sees. Planting seeds in silence, watering dreams, smiling through pain, still showing up. Even when life keep calling your bluff, they don't know what it costs you to stay in the race. The prayers you whispered with tears on your face, but you never folded, never sat still. That kind of faith gon' break through for real. Your time coming, I feel it in the wind. All that grind, all that pain, about to turn to winds. Every no you heard, God gon' flip to yes. Every closed door was just a divine test. So keep going hard, don't slow down yet. You ain't worked this long just to have regrets. You about to rise like you always knew. Your time coming, it's overdue. You kept showing love even when they switched. Kept walking light when life got dark quick. You poured into others while running on E. But baby, breakthrough coming, just wait and see. You ain't crazy, you chosen. God saw the night you were broken. He kept receipts on every try, and he gon' bless you right on time. Your time coming, stay in position. The tables turning in your favor, no permission. They gon' act like they always knew, but only you and God know what you've been through. Stand up, don't let the pressure lie. Time is form when you don't quit the fight. It's closer than it's ever been for you. Your time coming. Let 'em move. You ain't invisible, you just being built. Every scar, every tear is strength, not guilt. It's your season to shine, your name in lights. You paid your dues, now claim your rights. Your time coming, believe the truth. Everything they said you couldn't do gon' come through. So don't hold back, don't lose hope. This the moment God gon' help you build. From pressure to power, from silent to loud, from offering up to making it proud. Keep showing up, you already grew. Your time coming, and it's due. I play that over and over. I relate to that so much. You've been putting in work when nobody sees. planting seeds in silence, watering dreams, smiling through pain, still showing up. Even when life keep calling your bluff, they don't know what it costs you to stay in the race. The prayers you whispered with tears on your face, but you never folded, never sat still. That kind of faith gon' break through for real. Your time coming, I feel it in the wind. All that grind, all that pain, about to turn to winds. Every no you heard, God gon' flip to yes. Every closed door is just a divine test. So keep going hard, don't slow down yet. You ain't worked this long just to have regrets. You about to rise like you always knew. Your time coming, it's overdue. You kept showing love even when they switched. Kept walking light when life got dark quick. You poured into others while running on E. But baby, breakthrough coming, just wait and see. You ain't crazy, you chosen. God saw the night you were broken. He kept receipts on every try, and he gon' bless you right on time. Your time coming, stay in position. The table's turning in your favor, no permission. They gon' act like they always knew, but only you and God know what you've been through. So chin up, don't let the pressure lie. Time is fun when you don't quit the fight. It's closer than it's ever been for you. Your time coming, and it will. You ain't invisible, you just being built. Every scar, every tear is strength, not guilt. It's your season to shine. Your name in lights. You paid your dues, now claim your rights. Your time coming, believe it true. Everything they said you couldn't do gon' come through. So don't hold back, don't lose hope. This the moment God gon' help you float. From pressure to power, from silent to loud, from overlooked to make you proud. Keep showing
Y'all want to see something?
you already grew. Your time coming, it's due.
Look how big they done got. Look at how big they have gotten. Look at that. Look at that. Yes. These are my green onions, store-bought green onions, and my old-fashioned cabbage collards is what you're seeing. And they are being grown inside my garage with a grow light. But I bought one of these greenhouses from outside. Okay? And look at this. Y'all remember when I dropped those seeds? Yeah. Now, my kale ain't came up. I'm going to give them a little bit more. They ain't came up. My more sugar snap peas, they about ready to be transplanted. Growing them inside. And these right here is my little giant Caesar salad. And they looking good. Okay. I did put the date on October 26th. It's when I started these. Over here, I didn't even put the thing on it. But over here, I got to go back to that live screen when I dropped these. These are my microgreens. Okay? These are my microgreens. So I know it's about time to go ahead and harvest those. Put them over on a salad or something. But that's growing in the inside. Okay? You can do this. You can do this inside your house. You can do it inside your house. You ain't got to have a grow tent. You ain't got to have a greenhouse. None of that. You can do it inside. All you need is the light and the time. Simple as that. Simple as that. So I had bought my garlic in yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to redo them, but I just did. They about to sit in here on the floor. As soon as I get a thing for the water to go on, don't like I got no more. All right. All right, I'm gonna put these down here. I'm gonna put these 2 garlics. And I do need to water this, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Filled it up a little too much, but that's all right. They don't know what it costs you to stay in the race. The prayers you whispered with tears on your face, but you never folded, never sat still. That kind of faith gonna break through for real. Your time coming, I feel it in the wind. All that grind, all that pain, about to turn to winds. All right.
Been putting in work when nobody sees. Planting seeds in silence, watering dreams, smiling through pain, still showing up. Even when life keep calling you, they don't know what it costs you to stay in the race. The prayers you whisper with tears on your face, but you never folded, never sat still. That kind of faith gon' break through for real. Your time coming, I feel it in the wind. All that grind, all that pain, about to turn to winds. Every no you heard, God gon' flip to yes. Every closed door is just a divine test. So keep going hard, don't slow down, yeah. You ain't worked this long just to have regrets. You about to rise like you always knew. Your time coming, it's overdue. You kept showing love even when they switched. Kept walking light when life got dark quick. You poured into others while running on E. But baby, breakthrough coming, just wait and see. You ain't crazy, you chosen. God saw the nights you were broken. He kept receipts on every try, and he gon' bless you right on time. Your time coming, stay in position. The table's turning in your favor, no permission. They gon' act like they always knew, but only you and God knew what you've been through. So chin up, don't let the pressure lie. Time is on when you don't quit the fight. It's closer than it's ever been for you. Your time coming. Let 'em move.
Hey PNG, hey Diane Wynn, Tiki Land, hey y'all.
Invisible, you just being built. Every scar, every tear is strength, not guilt. It's your season to shine. Your name in lights. You paid your dues, now claim your rights. Your time coming, believe the truth. Everything they said you couldn't do gon' come through. So don't hold back, don't lose hope. This the moment God gon' help you float. From pressure to power, from silent to loud, from overlooked to making it proud. Keep showing up, you already grew. Your time coming, let's do.
I'm sorry, y'all. I love it. I love it. But like I say, that song is like it's personal to me. Every single word. Okay? So now I'm about to drop some seeds, y'all. What's going on with those? Now I'm about to drop some seeds. That's what I'm gonna do. Play my song one more time, but add it some more.
You've been putting in work when nobody sees. Planting seeds in silence, watering dreams, smiling through pain, still showing up. Even when life keep calling your bluff, they don't know what it costs you to stay in the race. The prayers you whispered with tears on your face, but you never folded, never sat still. That kind of faith gon' break through for real. Your time coming, I feel it in the wind. All that grind, all that pain, about to turn to winds. Every no you heard, God gon' flip to yes. Every closed door is just a divine test. So keep going hard, don't slow down, yeah. You ain't worked this long just to have regrets. You about to rise like you always knew.
my spinach nor my kale came up yet. So I'm going to give them a little bit more time. I'm going to do...
You kept showing love even when they switched. Kept walking like when life got dark.
Some green beans.
You poured into others while running on E. But baby, breakthrough coming, just wait and see. You ain't crazy, you chosen. Got started nights you were broken. He kept receipts on every try, and he gon' bless you right on time. Your time coming, stay in position. The table's turning in your favor, no permission. They gon' act like they always do, but only you and God know what you've been through. So stand up, don't let the pressure lie. Time is forward when you don't quit the fight. It's closer than it's ever been for you. Your time coming. Let it move. You ain't invisible. You just being built. Every scar, every tear is strength, not guilt. It's your season to shine. Your name in lights. You paid your dues, now claim your rights. Your time coming, believe it true. Everything they said you couldn't do gon' come through. So don't hold back, don't lose hope. This the moment God gon' help you float. From pressure to power, from silent to loud, from overlooked to making it proud. Keep showing up, you already grew. Your time coming, and it's due. You keep acting like love's a test, like I gotta pass pain to earn your best. 1 minute hot, next minute cold. I ain't here to chase what won't hold. I show up whole, show up ready, but you treat me like I'm temporary. You love the idea, not the death, but baby I'm not, and maybe I'm the step. Don't treat me like a plane you ain't sure about. Don't keep me on the bench just to run your route. You got one shot, better make it count. Cause baby, it's hard, don't play around. This ain't no tryout, I ain't proving nothing. I'm not gon' beg to be something. Either claim it or move on. But I ain't staying in no halfway home. I bring love that don't miss, but I'm not the prize for a boy to fix. You on the throne, show what you about. Cause over here, this ain't no tryout. You want dinner, peace and prayer, but your presence only halfway there. You like the chase, not the keep. You want the highs, not the deep. I ain't in competition with your fear. I'm not the one who wait another year. I'm not an option to rehearse. I'm the real thing, not the reverse. So don't test me like I'm on display. Love ain't earned through gameplay. You better know when you see gold, or watch me shine for someone bold. This ain't no tryout, I ain't proving that. silence pain. You pray but feel like nothing's changed. You're trying to fix it, trying to stay strong, but some battles ain't yours to fight alone. You've done all you can, now here's the key. Peace starts when you set it free. Let go, let God. He already knows every tear, every burden, every low. You were meant to break just to prove you tried. Some storms are only his to fight. It ain't worth your peace and your tears. You don't have to carry what he's willing to clear. Take your hands off, let him do his part. Let go. And let God. Keep blaming yourself for what you couldn't change. Keep rehearsing the past, reliving the pain. But healing don't come from holding on tight. Sometimes strength is knowing when to surrender the fight. It's okay to fall. It's okay to rest. It's okay to say, Lord, I did my best. Now watch how he moves when you step aside. Sometimes your silence gives him room to provide. Let go, let God. Give him control. It ain't your job to carry every soul. You were built to bleed for every scar. Some things are only healed by who God is, not who you are. It ain't worth your joy. It ain't worth the stress. You deserve peace. You deserve rest. So lift your hands up and soften your heart. Let go. And let God. Oh. You prayed for answers, this is one. Letting go don't mean you gave up. It means you gave it over. You finally trusted that he got you. Now breathe, let it be. Let go, let God. He never fails, even when life feels like hell. You don't need to carry what's crushing your soul. You just need to trust and let it go. Your peace is sacred, your heart deserves life, and joy don't have to come with the fight. So walk away, even if it's hard. Let go. Let God. To all my beautiful mamas out there, receive. The ones who hold it together, even when you fall apart in the dark. The ones who smile for the kids, while you silently pray for yourself. When you're weak,
So many
you know
times.
you're made. And I just want to remind you of something. You woke up tired, hard-headed, but you still move. Packed the lunches, did the hair, like you always do. You ain't cried in weeks, 'cause you ain't had time. And you ain't heard thank you in a real long time. But I see the strength in the way you try.
pause that right there, y'all. That song. I was always taught, don't never down one woman, because you never know what you may have to do. I was always taught that. And you got so many women that will sit up, watch you, and down you as if they ain't never been through nothing. As if some may not, but most of us have been single parents. As if they ain't never had to endure struggle. Might be going through it as they down in another. Don't have nothing positive to say. All they want to see is you in misery because they don't like you for whatever reason it is. And that's one of the most saddest things. One of the most saddest things. It's disgusting, you know? So thank you, Diane. Song, I know you are feeling it, MGF. Oh yes, Big Niecy. Oh yes. I mean, I can relate. I can relate. I can relate.
You've been putting in work when nobody sees. Planting seeds in silence, watering dreams, smiling through pain, still showing up. Even when life keep calling your bluff, they don't know what it costs you to stay in the race. The prayers you whispered with tears on your face, but you never folded, never sat still. That kind of faith gon' break through for real. Your time coming, I feel it in the wind. All that grind, all that pain, about to turn to winds. Every no you heard, God gon' flip to yes. Every closed door is just a divine test. So keep going hard, don't slow down yet. You ain't worked this long just to have regrets. You about to rise like you always knew. Your time coming, it's overdue.
And don't get it twisted. You do have men too that's preying on a female's downfall. That's sad, but you do have some.
You kept showing love even when they switched. Kept walking light when life got dark quick. You poured into others while running on E. But baby, breakthrough coming, just wait and see. You ain't crazy, you chosen. God saw the nights you were broken. He kept receipts on every try, and he gon' bless you right on time. Your time coming, stay in position. The table's turning in your favor, no permission. They gon' act like they always knew, but only you and God knew what you've been through. So chin up, don't let the pressure lie. Diamonds form when you don't quit the fight. It's closer than it's ever been for you. Your time coming. Let 'em move. Yeah.
Yes, it is, Big Niecy. Yes, it is. That's her, honey. That's her. Now I have another tray um, over there. I just did freckles, lettuce, arugula, um, green Swiss chard, and some tender green beans is what I just started in here. Okay, I just watered these, so some of these are laying down now, but they'll come back up. So, yeah. Yes, Big Niecy, that's exactly who it is, honey. You know, I'm just happy. I literally see God moving in my life. I mean, a lot of, to be honest, a lot of my haters, when I tell you this, I have watched do this. Like, literally, like. And I ain't even have to be, I ain't have to do nothing. Other than addressing when something is being done. That's it. Even people that know me personally, I have seen them just pretty much open with, just have their mouth open like. And I ain't have to do anything. I remember I had a Christian lady. She was a Christian, older lady. She told me years ago. She walked up to me and she was like, "Tamika, I'm jealous of you." And I'm looking at her like, "Whoa, what, huh?" And she was like, "Cause you get all God's attention." That's what this lady told me. She said, "Cause you get all God's attention." I'm like, "Huh?" And you know, she was saying it in a joking way. She said, "But I see it, like, you know." That's what she told me. That's what she told me. I do nothing but try to live right. Not perfect. None of us are. But I try to live right. And God see when people are evil towards you. Whether they in your house, out your house, whether they friends or families or straight strangers. But I've always had, since I was in school, onto my kindergarten, I've always had females that couldn't stand my. I remember trying to be friends with a lot of females when I was like in elementary school. They tried their best to bully me like it was nothing. And that continued on throughout life. But the minute I spaz out, it's like, I ain't even doing nothing. You know, they want to play victim then because they wasn't expecting it. But as I got older, I'm going to say as in the last couple years, I calmed down to where I used to be so quick to just go off. But then it seemed like I learned slowly each year. I'm going to say within the past 6 years, I started to learn or either just like calm down on it. Calm down on the way I used to move. I used to be rough. When I knew I didn't do nothing to you, it just would. Yeah. But I learned how to calm down. That's only God. But at the end of the day, never had ill intentions towards nobody. But then I started learning how people come to you, they act like they your friend, they act like they care about you, and they only dare to switch up on you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's somebody outside. So, okay, got over that. Now you have people that silently, you know, try to throw your move off, get you in a different way, try to come down on you, this, that, and the other. Try to underhandedly do it and make it seem like you the crazy person. But I have literally watched God, because nobody but God. I have literally watched God step in different situations. Almost like, no, that's not what we doing. We not finna do this. You not finna bother her. You're not finna. That's what it seems like to me. And the only thing I can say, the only secret to that is trying to be good as you can. No matter what it looked like, no matter how devilish and deep people try to go to steal your joy or make you to be like them, if you are a person that always have good intentions, that is like gold. Because some people don't have that ability. They don't have that ability to be a good person. And you probably like, why am I talking about this? It's because it's needed. It needs to be said. Some people needs to be reminded. Needs to be reminded. And just because you hold back, don't mean you weak. That's one of the most strongest things you can do. And people that have bad intentions towards people and stuff, they still don't figure out why their lives is the way they are. Why are they having issues that they may not never tell nobody about? Why is people doing this? Why it seems like something is never working out? Sometimes it's because of who you are and your actions. Sometimes it's that way. And we talking about different things because I have things that I feel like should have done, worked out. And I'm like, but it's not in a bad way. It's like, it just didn't happen on my time. But you got some people that it just seemed like everything they touch go downhill. It don't be delayed or postponed. It just don't never happen. And sometimes you have to dig deep in yourself. With everything that's going on, you need God as much as possible. And God knows what everybody else don't see or don't know. So you can't hide. You may hide it from people, from other people, but you can't hide it from God. And one thing you don't want to happen is God to turn his face from you. That you don't want to happen. Can't none of us afford that. And he is forgiving and understanding and gives so many chances. But some people don't even see that. Because there are bad seeds that just never get right. Yeah. Never gets right. So I feel like I have a gold mine each and every day that I get up and don't have to worry. Now, there's some things I got to work on now, like I said, because I do get off the rock and call people podcasts and stuff. And that's not godly. Like, I know it's not, but I'm human. And sometimes it just, I feel like if I'm heavily feeling it and thinking it, I might as well say it. Because he know I'm heavily thinking it. That's something I have to pray about and work on. But I don't get up with the intentions of saying, let me see who day I can ruin. You have people that get up with that intention. As they done said to me in the comments, I had you shook. That's a devil. any human being that get up and that's their intentions is to make somebody, be uncomfortable or agitated or something, that's a devil. It just is what it is. Call it what it is. That's what it is. And so many, it was something I saw on another content creator video. It was a post he did. And he did something. Do you like me, or are you wishing on my downfall? And I had said that a while back. I said it's like somebody praying for my downfall. And for this content creator to be feeling the same way, I just read the post. A lot of people saying, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I just said to myself, I'm not gonna let nobody get me like that. Because when you praying negative, when you praying for somebody's downfall, you're not praying to God. Because he do no such. And as long as I try to do right and have God behind me, the devil can't do nothing to me. But it just allowed me to know what I had said and how he feel, about whatever. Yeah. You got people just like that will do that will try to mess you up by making you uncomfortable and saying different things. You got people like that. And I said, ain't no creature walking around on this earth living and breathing just like I am gonna feel like they better than me by having me in some type of chokehold because they want to sit up and hide behind a phone or a computer and say whatever and laugh about it. No, but I read that and I felt bad. I felt bad because I understood the words that he wrote. So that right there, when you read something like that, it's like they going through it. Somebody is, yeah. I learned to brush that off. I learned to brush stuff like that off. If I respond to you in the comment section over some foolish, understand I'm not shook, I'm not broken or nothing. I just had a little time to play with you, make you look stupid. And I don't have time because I don't be able to respond. I saw messages from a couple months ago that was slicking my comments last night. And that's because I stay behind on comments. And I'm not finna go in and under people's comments and read comments. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna do that. Unless it's somebody, but then I can't even figure out if it's good because they done start going in under people's comments, leaving slick stuff. I just don't have the time for that. So yeah, I may miss some comments. But that's fine though. That is fine. We're gonna keep it moving. And that's why I talked about it in the other live stream, content creators. If you ain't doing nothing bad and you got good intentions with your content and it ain't bringing nobody down and you got creatures coming into your thing trying to bring you down, brush that mess off and keep on moving. But I literally did not, this content creator, I literally did not like, that he felt that way. And I've mentioned him several times on my channel. But it's because I also understand. Keep putting up y'all content and either you gonna block and delete or you gonna let them say and keep on moving. Don't nobody change nothing over here but God. Let me see. Is my eyebrows wide enough today? Because I sure made them wide today. The master of darkness is always busy. Yes, Big Niecy. Yes. Yeah, they thought they was gonna stop me from doing my wide eyebrows. Nope. Not gonna stop me from wearing my head bonnets. Nope. Just you gotta be you. You gotta be you. And you gotta know who you are. You gotta know what your goals are, and you gotta know what you want. You stand for something or you will fall for anything. My late biological dad, whenever I heard from him, he used to tell me that. If I didn't take nothing from him, I took that, because that's what, whenever I talked to him, before him passing, maybe twice a year, on a good year, that was something that was always said. And that is true. You know? You got to know yourself. You got to know what your goals are. You got to know what you want. You got to know who you are. And can't nobody take that from you once you get that written right in stone. You know this, that, and the other. Can't no creature come tell you, no matter what they do and try to say, they can't do that. I hope my relationship with God is good. I think it is, because I see his blessings. You know, I know I'm not perfect, but he knows my heart. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So let me see. I got those done. Those done. Oh, it's coming together. It's coming together. See, I gotta leave out of here and go do some work. I'm constantly. That's why I relate to this song so much. It hits home. It hits me. And now I understand. I didn't take losses. I didn't take losses. I didn't take losses. They was grooming me. What people consider losses, it was things that was grooming me to be where I am now. And that's the best part of it. When you can see that.
Still showing up, even when life keep calling your bluff. They don't know what it costs you to stay in the race. The prayers you whispered with tears on your face, but you never folded, never sat still. That kind of faith gon' break through for real. Your time coming, I feel it in the wind. All that grind, all that pain, about to turn to wins. Every no you heard, God gon' flip to yes. Every closed door was just a divine test. So keep going hard, don't slow down, yeah. You ain't worth this alone just to have regrets. You about to rise like you always knew. Your time coming, it's overdue. You kept showing love even when they switched. Kept walking light when life got dark quick. You poured into others while running on E. But baby, breakthrough coming, just wait and see. You ain't crazy.
And some of y'all that switched on me is right in here watching. That's something serious.
He kept receipts on every try, and he gon' bless you right on time. Your time coming, stay in position. The table's turning in your favor, no permission. They gon' act like they always knew, but only I knew what you've been through. So chin up, don't let the pressure lie. Time is far when you don't quit the fight. It's closer than it's ever been for you. Your time coming. Let 'em move. You ain't invisible. You just being built. Every scar, every tear is strength, not guilt. It's your season to shine. Your name in lights. You paid your dues, now claim your rights. Your time coming, believe that truth. Everything they said you couldn't do gon' come through. So don't hold back, don't lose hope.
Okay, y'all. I think that's gonna be it far as this. I did get my garlic done, replanted. I got some seeds going. I know we're gonna be harvesting those microgreens, and I'm gonna do some more, but I do have to go and do a little bit of work. Okay. I'm gonna try to see if I can catch me another Amazon shift. If not, um, if not, I'll cut on something and do something. Okay. So I'm gonna go and try to do a little bit of that because we're using my car because Oronde can't use his until the adjuster come out. So that won't be until next week. So once they come out and see if it's drivable or if they're gonna put him in a rental until they get it in the shop to get everything fixed, we're using my car. So it's smaller than, you know, his. He has an SUV, so you can kind of put that. So instead of having that extra row, we kind of like small. So it's even harder for me to do certain Amazon shifts. So yeah, but we're making it work, Where there's a will, there's a way. So that's why I'm glad that I have other ways to do, and I can just pick and choose what, what I do to go with what's going on at that moment. So I'm pretty sure they probably gonna put him in a rental because I don't, with the computer system doing what it did, I don't think they're gonna rule that even as drivable. So we'll know that next week, okay? So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Um, what time is it? It's 5:25. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I will be back on later tonight because I gotta do my meal prepping, and I'm gonna do that with y'all. Okay, so I will be back on later tonight if it's God's will, and get that stuff done because that's gonna help me in the long run. That is gonna help me be able to focus on the garden and stuff like that, even vlogging. Because I haven't been vlogging because I just been trying to, get all this stuff together so I can make sure we eating right and doing, the stuff that you do everyday life. Okay, so I have been focusing on that, and then being vehicle now. That's, you know, I don't just go get in and go do what I gotta do, and he go do what he gotta do. Everybody is, is down to one. If he got something to do and I got something to do, then everybody, got something to do, pretty much. So yeah, so getting all that together. So I haven't been vlogging, but I definitely, if it's God's will, I'm coming back on tonight because I got a lot that I need to do in there for us getting our meals and all that stuff together. I gotta pull some things out. I just gotta prepare. It's gonna be like a whole meal prepping, prepare type thing. You'll be able to see how I do, okay? So with that being said, thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate y'all so much. And I will see y'all in the next one if it's God's will. Till next time. Bye. Love y'all. Stay safe, okay?